11 laptop. So there are some basic things that you can check for on your laptop, because sometimes you're using a laptop and you don't know which Windows it is, or you don't know the specs of that computer. So these are some basic things that we should know about our computer, right? And so when we see this icon right here where it is, we know that it is a Windows 11 computer. So I'm going to show you how to check the specifications of your computer. So I'm going to go right here at File. I'm going to click on File Explorer. And then I'm going to head over here and look for this PC. So this PC is right here. So I'm going to right click on this PC, and then I'm going to select properties, because properties is right there. So right here you can see the specifications of your computer. So as you can see, the processor is AMD Ryzen 3. So it's a i3 processor, and it's a 2.60 gigahertz speed. That's the processor speed, 2.6 gigahertz. It's not too slow and it's not too fast. And as you can see, the install RAM, it's a 8 gigabyte RAM, and 5.92 gigabyte is usable. And the device IP, those are some basic things. The product ID is there again already. So the system type is a 64-bit operating system. So you have 32-bit and you have 62-bit operating system. So for this one, it is a 64-bit operating system. So let's head down to the Windows specification. So it is a Windows 11 Pro education. So this is a Windows 11 Pro, and Pro there means professional. And the version is 24H2. So that's the version. So every Windows have a different version, right? So you can see the OS build. So these are some basic specifications of the computer. Tells you about the system, what type of system you are running. So it is always important to know what kind of system you are running, because there are even times when you would want to install some programs on your laptop, and sometimes those programs are very huge. So in order to know if you can install that program and it without a glitch or without a doubt, you can just check the specifications if it can manage that program that you want to run, because sometimes you install some programs and they crash. They keep crashing because the operating system or the specifications of the laptop or computer was not designed to carry that program, right? These are some basic things. I'm going to show you another thing again. There are some times when your laptop or your computer is running very slow, and please bear in mind that when you delete stuff off your computer, it goes to the recycle bin. And the recycle bin, whatsoever is on the recycle bin, it still remains on the laptop. So if you want to completely delete stuff off your computer, you have to still go to the recycle bin. Open the recycle bin. An easy way to delete what is in the recycle bin, just select Control plus A at the same time and then select delete. It will ask you if you are sure you want to delete. Just say yes. Right? So that's one basic way how to free up some space or to improve the speed of your laptop. You can go to this PC again, go to the Windows, that's the hard drive or the SSD drive. You can right click and select properties. So you can choose whether you want to compress this drive so it can save this space. So you can compress, select OK, and it will free up some space on your computer. And also there are some unwanted programs on the computer sometimes where you can just go to the search bar and type in control panel if you want to uninstall those unwanted apps. So here we have it, control panel. Click on control panel, and right here we can click on uninstall program. So these are the basic apps that are on the laptop, and some of them are unwanted, so you can choose which one you want to click, and you can uninstall or change. So those are things that can slow down your computer. So I'm just showing you some basic stuff. So there are times when you're using your computer and, for example, a program is crashing, and so for example you're using Microsoft Word and an error comes up to say that Word is not responding. I am going to show you how you can completely close programs like Microsoft Word and so on that is giving you trouble. Right? So here we go to the taskbar, and the taskbar is where it's at the bottom of the computer screen where you see those icons and so on. That's the taskbar. So you can right click on the taskbar, select task manager, and you can maximize the screen by pressing this little icon in the middle, the square icon. So these are everything that is running in the background. As I said, that sometimes there are certain apps. This is where you can close out from. So you can click on one of them and you can either restart, and you can end task. So after you end the task, that app will be totally closed out, because not every time you close an app that means it's totally closed out. It is still running in the background and it is found in task manager. So these are background apps as well that can slow down your PC. So you might want to close out some of them, not all of them though, but you might want to close out some of them for them to stop run. Then again, there are times when you're using your computer and when you check to find internet are available internet, nothing shows up. These are problems that often people faces, these problems. You click on available networks, nothing shows up, nothing available. That means that the internet driver wants to update. Let me show you how to update your internet driver. So I'm going to click on File Explorer, and I'm going to click on this PC, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to select more options. Then I'll select manage, and then I'll select device manager right there. So as I said, that sometimes you click on the Wi-Fi down here. Sometimes the Wi-Fi don't show like that. Sometimes it says there are no available networks. So right in device manager, I'm going to select network adapters. So once you click that arrow, network adapters, you can see your Wi-Fi network. So for my Wi-Fi network is the Realtek RTL. That's the Wi-Fi network that is in this laptop. You can always right click and select update driver. So after you update driver, you can either, sometimes the Wi-Fi come up automatically, or you can either restart the laptop. So that's a basic feature. Again, that's something basic to know. These are very important. These can save you very important things to know about your computer. So whenever you fall into these issues, you can always remember these very simple steps that you can take to recover your PC. Very, very simple steps. I'm just going to show you a few shortcut keys as well. So I'm going to go to Microsoft Word, and I am using the 2016 version. There are other different versions out there. So I'm going to go on a blank document, and I'm just going to type just some random stuff. I'm typing. So majority of times how we highlight stuff, we do it like this. That's how we highlight stuff most times. And if you should have, let me go on a document that has something on it. If you should go on a document and you want to highlight everything, I'm going to show you a shortcut that you can use to highlight everything instead of putting the cursor and dragging it down like that. Once you click on Control, that's CTRL, once you click on CTRL and A at the same time, it will highlight everything. Now I'm going to click on CTRL plus A, So you see that it highlights everything. CTRL plus A. At the same time, it highlights everything rather from putting the cursor here and dragging it down. So let me go again. Let me show you again. Once you click on CTRL plus A at the same time, it highlights everything. And if you want to copy that, sometimes we right click and we select copy. But if you want to copy this, you can select CTRL plus C. CTRL plus C. And it copies everything. So I'm going to paste it on a blank page. Let me look for a blank page. And again, sometimes we paste in, we right click and we select paste. But you can also select CTRL plus V. So control, CTRL stands for control. So control and V at the same time, it pastes everything. Right? So rather than right clicking, select paste, can just select control plus V to paste. So remember, control plus C is to copy and control plus V is to paste. That makes life very simple. That makes using a computer very simpler than you think. So those are some shortcut keys that can be used to make your work more efficient, and it saves time as well. Very simple shortcut keys. And if you want to delete everything, you can select Control plus A at the same time, and then select delete. Right, so everything is gone. So if you even delete everything, there is a way to get it back. There is an arrow on the top of the laptop screen. It means, you see the mouse and the arrow at the top, it means that you can undo what you did. So if you have deleted some stuff by mistake, you can undo what you did by selecting the arrow. And here you see everything comes back. Right? Good day shampoo. Thanks for watching my live video. Ricardo Adventure is also here. So if you want everything to delete again, there is an arrow that points to your right. So you can redo and you can undo. So let's click on redo. Everything is blank again. And when you click on undo, it comes back. So these are basic computer knowledge. Right? You can also change the outline of how it looks in Microsoft Word. The outline can be changed. So these are some outlines at the bottom of the screen. If you can see my cursor, might not be showing brightly, but these are different outlines. It's changed the outline. And you have the print layout in the middle. And you have the web layout. Sometimes we accidentally click on these things and we don't know how to get it back to the normal layout. So the print layout is always the normal layout that you can view it from. If you also want to change all of the colors of the wording, you can just click this drop down arrow here beside the big A, and you can choose which color you want your wording to be. I'm gonna change mine to red. And there you have it. Everything becomes red. But if you don't want to change everything, you will have to highlight what you want. So for example, I just highlight recipient name. I'm going to change that color to blue. So there you have it. Only that line there becomes blue, but everything is red. So if you want to change the other colors too, like title, you can select again and change it. I can change it. I'm going to change it to black. There you have it. Changes to black. So these are some simple formatting features that are in Microsoft Word. And you can design your page as well, how you want it to look. If you want to give your page a background color, you can just select design and select page color. So for example, I want to give my page the background color yellow. Right, the page becomes yellow, but the color of the wording remain the same. It's only changed the background color. So if you want to put a border on the page, you just select design and select page borders. And you can select a simple box border and select OK. And there you have it. The border is now on the page. So thank you for watching. You can share this video. I hope it was beneficial to you. You can save it, like the video, subscribe, comment. Thank you for watching.